Hello, YouTube. It is I, sneakyteak, so pleased to be here today for another Teak a look today into APICO. Boop. APICO, at least I think it's pronounced APICO, as in apiary, APICO, all caps. APICO is described on the store on Steam as a laid-back beekeeping sim game about breeding, collecting, and conserving bees. Set in a series of lush environments, APICO uniquely combines resource gathering, biology, and beekeeping minigames, taking ideas from a mix of real-life and fantasy apiculture and floriculture. Now, here's the deal. I have not played this game. I've not watched any of this game. But it crossed my desk recently. It came across my proverbial radar. And there are a few things that I love. One, I love a free demo. We live in the age of plenty when it comes to indie video games. And so I really like games that let me take a look, and you too, for free, right? It's nice to be able to explore this stuff. I also love a good Zen management game. I love Stardew Valley. I love all sorts of like fishing games. I loved the feel of Forager, which kind of tried to put Zelda into management. Any game that I can get down into and just start messing with the system. There used to be a mobile game where you collect and breed frogs. Like, I like these kind of simple pet collection management, resource management games. So today, gonna check out APICO. Let's go. That's the plan anyway. Hopefully it's fun. We'll see. New World, or New World? Maybe New World then. We'll take New World. Hair color? Hairstyle? Oh, wow. Oh, there, it's me. Yeah. Okay, hair color. That-ish. It's really not that red, is it? I'm more... truthfully, my hair is more brown. Oh, but I'm playing a video game. Blue-haired wizard? Skin color? A little tanner than that. Sun-kissed. I'm outside. I'm working with bees. Overalls, green. Undershirt, dark. Hair color, perfect. What is your name? Teak. The way you paused made me think you were going to do something very clever, Teak. Set sail. But it was just Teak in the end. I was trying to figure out if I could work some bees in there somehow, but I decided to keep it simple. I'm hopeful that this will make for a nice kind of chill lifestyle game. I also really love Animal Crossing. I mean, there's a certain type of vibe. Oh, wow, Nana, that's funny. That's what I call my grandma. All right, here we go. Airmail. Dear Teak, it was so lovely to get your letter last week. I think it's wonderful. Wait, Nana.
It was so lovely to get your letter last week. I think it's wonderful that you're taking an interest in beekeeping again. Both me and Gramps had always hoped you'd want to carry on the keeper family tradition, and there isn't anything more enjoyable than being out here with the bees. Plus, I'll say it'll be a well-earned break from that busy city job of yours. I've posted you a ticket for the next boat that comes in. Skipper will be overjoyed to see you again after all these years. Have a safe journey, and I'll see you soon. Love, Nana.
Skipper. Ho ho! We made it, Teak. And just as you were getting your sea legs, ho ho! Here we are, Port APICO, and what a loverly day for a demo. 'Twas jolly good to have you aboard again, matey. Takes me back. Do you still remember your way around the place? Ho ho! No problem. Apparently I said no. Here, have me map. I know this place like the back of me boat. Take map. Your dear old Nana is off exploring at the moment, but she told me to give you your grandpa's journal. Should help you find your way around. If you need anything, just holler. I've got a few trinkets you might find useful. Now, off you go. Luck of the hive mother be with you. And remember, a smooth sea never made a skilled sailor. Bye. 0 rubies. 0 honey core. Welcome to APICO. Claim your reward. Welcome to APICO, a game about discovering and breeding bees. This book will serve as your guide throughout the game. If you get stuck, lost, stung by bees, this book is here to help. You can open and close this book at any time by pressing G or clicking the icon in the bottom middle toolbar. G for guide. Guide. Okay. You can close any books and all menus in the game by pressing escape. As you progress, you'll unlock new chapters, each with their own challenges and rewards. As this is your first chapter, have a freebie. Keep her safe. Her name is Beatrice. Oh no, it's Dicey Dungeons. Common bee underneath me, it says. Click to learn more. I'm clicking. I have to claim it first. Okay. Getting around. Click to claim reward. In APICO, you can move up, down, left, and right with WASD, expected. When you hover your mouse cursor over anything in the world, it will bring up a tooltip in the corner with more information and how you can use it. Useful, huh? You can interact with anything around you with the mouse cursor. You can reach quite far with those cute little arms. Punch some trees, pick some flowers, scare some birds. Just go hog wild. Let's go aggro some forest spirits. Take this axe. Wooden axe. Hold shift for info. Says used to chop down trees. Now, unfortunately, the corner that I'm in is not ideal here for this game, but I do want you to be able to see it. So, I will just be sure to read out everything that I see, and if it becomes too egregious, we'll go radio dark. For now, it seems manageable. It's mostly just a pop-up that tells me what to click on and some basic information. Gathering resources. When you left-click something, you will use whatever item is in your equipped hotbar slot or held with left-click. Okay, just like Stardew. Select that fancy axe we just gave you using the hotbar keys 1 through 8, or pick it up with the cursor. You can change your hotbar slot by scrolling with the middle mouse button. Now we can do some damage. Try not to think about the fact that it's made of wood. I said don't think about it! Go and left-click on some trees with the axe. Collect 10 logs, and then come back here for a reward. Okay. You aren't ready yet, Teak. Go collect. Okay. Up top, we can see we've got Skipper's Map. Skipper's Map, book. Press B to open. You need to keep this item on you to open the map. B. Weird. It's not actually letting me open the map. Odd. 2 is the guide. 3 is our freebie. Hold shift. Oh, okay, there's some like traits here. I'm thinking that the bottom right corner is actually going to be pretty importante. I wonder if... No, the left side is not consistent. I might end up in the bottom left corner if I play this game a lot. Wooden axe. Let's go chop some trees. Can mouse over other things. Small crate, hold shift to view contents. You know what? Let's do that. We'll do it live. Now, I don't like the bottom left corner, but I'll do this for you and for the bees. For you and for the bees, we'll do it. Transform. Flip horizontal. Doo-doo-doo. Just for today. I do want you to be able to see all the mouse over stuff, folks, because there's quite a lot of it. As we're exploring around, that's basically the primary way that we're able to engage with the world. Small crate, hold shift to view contents. It's got a bunch of stuff in it, a wood wall, wood sticks, stones, beekeeper's delight, move button, sort button, target button, close button. Sure feels like stealing. Lantern can be picked back up with the hammer. And there is a hammer in here. Oh no, we need a hammer to open it. Okay. Okay, so we can't interact with any of these crates right now because we lack the hammer. But we do have the ability to cut some things down. Sir Sengir statue. A beekeeping legend. Without them, we would not be where we are today. You did it. Some bees down here, it looks like. Some birds. A little house. Is this ours? Sign. I'm off out at the moment, but I'll be back in the full game, says Nana. Okay, this is Nana's house? Okay. Well, I don't want to, like, clear all of Nana's woods, but I think we can do a little clearing here around Parkside. New recipes unlocked. Check your workbench. I don't have that yet. I gotta cut more trees. Cool. Now G for guide. And we gathered tin wood so we can claim our workbench. Perfect. Resource management. As you start the deforestation of this poor, helpless world, you'll notice you're picking up a lot of different things. While you can always see your hotbar at the top of the screen, you can open your full inventory at any time by pressing E for inventory. Left click will pick up any item in the slot, move it to another. Right click, pick up half the stack or drop one item from the stack you've picked up. Middle click on an item to collect as many of that item as you have in the menu. And we claimed a small crate. Cool. Crafting. Time to get to crafting. Grab that workbench we just gave you and plonk it down somewhere. Once placed, you can click on the workbench with left click to view the workbench crafting menu. Go and open the workbench and you'll see a recipe for the saw bench. Get yourself enough logs, craft one, and come back here. Would you kindly? Fun fact, the workbench takes into account all items in any open menus, so you don't need to be carrying the items to be able to craft with them. Oh, interesting. Okay. They just need to be nearby. Okay, what we need to do is set up a workbench. We need a reasonable place to put it. First, I want to talk to this person. Dr. Benjamin, B.H.D.
Oh, it's you again. What do you want now?
Uncommon, verdant, vibrant, drowsy, misty, dream, rocky. Uncommon.
There's only one hive of uncommon bees on this island. I know, I hit it. Ha ha ha.
I hit it. Oh, we're asking about bee types. And they have a shop. We buy things for rubies. Oh boy. Okay. Anyway, it's not time for this now. Close shop. Whose house is this? Hey, I'm not in the demo, but I'll be back soon, I promise. Okay, that's Beatrice's house. Beatrix XX. Oops. I can arbitrarily type on signs. That's good to know. None of these houses are mine, notably. Nor have I been able to open the map. I am going to decide, somewhat arbitrarily, that this is now where I work. I work here now. Okay. And now, what did it say about how to craft? Once you've placed it, click on the workbench with left click to view the workbench crafting menu. Makes perfect sense. And now I'm supposed to make a saw bench, required for a quest. To make a saw bench, we need 10 wood. Crafted. Now we have a saw bench, which I will place next to the workbench. Cool. Close the workbench menu. Crafting. Claim reward, 20 more wood. Next steps. That's all from this introduction, but don't worry, we're not going to leave you completely lost and alone with nothing but bees to keep you company. I mean, that sounds great, actually. As you discover and craft new items, you'll unlock new chapters of this book where you'll be given different challenges and rewards, so make sure to keep an eye here. Now go, little one, be free. What? No, I'm not crying. It's just really dusty here, that's all. Just dust. Go and take this with you. This is Grandpa's guide, so maybe this is actually from Grandpa in terms of the voice, right? Because it's interesting to me that a guide is written in such a conversational voice, but if it's Grandpa's guide, maybe that makes sense. Okay, now we have a few different categories to check into. This one looks like it's mostly kind of tutorial stuff. Yeah, menus. Click on things to open menus. You can click and drag them and move them around. They'll stay open until you close them or get too far away. Press the question mark for handy hints. Cool. Advanced controls. Shift to get additional information about things. Use the circle button to see a menu as the main target. Shift-clicked items will be yeeted over to the target menu. You can also press Q while hovering over any menu to set it as a target. Now we're cooking. Get some bee pollen for looking at this stuff. Rewards for tutorial? You've already amassed quite a hoard of stuff, huh? You're like a smug dragon lounging on your mountain of bees and wood. I don't have that much stuff. I'm sorry. Probably getting out of hand. Inventory has a crate item, built-in auto-sort functionality. Click the down button at the left of your menu. Will be sorted alphabetically. Cool. Cool. Picture perfect. Enjoying the peaceful world of APICO? Want to show off the amazing apiaries? There's a picture mode with P, and then you can go do social networking things. And waiting around at the beginning, you might find there's not much you can do during the night or while it's raining if you haven't got any bees that are active during those times. Benches and beds let you take a nap to pass time. Sleeping in a bed will set your spawn point. Okay, so we might want to make a bed. Let's go to Carpentry 101 here and see. Now that you have a saw bench, you can start cutting up your logs. Presumably, we need to make beehives. That's kind of where I'm hoping that we're going, right? We've got all this wood. There's a carpentry section. We're carpentering bee houses, beehives, honey collector, honey. I mean, a bee house, it's going to, I don't know. I don't know what all we have to carpenter. Step stools. A whole house, actually. I do need somewhere to live. Okay. Now you have a saw bench, you can start cutting up your logs into other materials. Place a log in the left input slot, and you'll see a little peg handle appear. I know this. I know what this is. This is a peg. Click and drag the handle with left click. Put your logs into wooden planks. Okay. Input slot. Saw bench. And we need to make 10 wood planks and 10 wood sticks. And that'll give us a bunch more. Upgrade your tools so you won't have to chop wood by hand. Okay. So let's go saw bench. E is for inventory. Down arrow to auto sort. Didn't love that outcome. We can't open the map right now anyway, so it can go down here. Acorns can go over here. Let's get... We have 2 wooden axes right now. We'll keep out the one that we've been using. Put this down in here. Small crate, large crate. We have a bench, which we should set down, I guess. I have no clue what just happened. We just yeeted the bench. Just like they warned us. Just like they warned us. How do I pick this back up? Oh. That's a literal bit, like, for sitting on. Okay. We need a hammer to reopen that. So maybe we should be in the business of making hammers, huh? Okay, input slot, wood. I don't have to hold. I think I can just click once and then drag. Oh. Oh, this is cute. Okay, I misunderstood. You don't just drag and then it happens immediately. You actually have to work the saw back and forth. That's cute. There was something like this in Spiritfarer, for those of you who played it. Spiritfarer has a very cute and fun co-op mode, by the way, if you're looking for something with actually a delightful and pretty heart-wrenching story, but also just genuinely fun, tranquil, management-style gameplay. Spiritfarer comes highly recommended. I quite enjoyed my time with it. Okay, so we have 44 wood planks and 7 sawdust, which we can now store at the bench. Any menus that are open will be interacted with, so now we can open the guide. But we didn't get any sticks. You can also cut wooden planks into wooden sticks, which are used for crafting and throwing at birds trying to steal your stuff. Okay, so we need to get some more wood because we actually failed to get sticks. How do I cut this into sticks? You can cut wooden planks into wooden sticks. With what? The axe, perhaps? Maybe at the workbench we can do this? Small crate, large crate, another bench, a magazine rack. Here's tools. We need sticks to make hammer. Here's predictor. Don't know what that does. Okay. I'll go back to the saw bench, I guess. Planks into sticks. See, in my head, I just kept reading, you can turn wood into planks or sticks. But what it really said was, you can turn wood into planks and planks into sticks. Sometimes the brain do be like that. Everybody got a little humanitis, huh? All right. Claimed. Basic tools. To collect certain resources, you need the right tools for the job. You can't just go around punching trees. Axes let you collect logs from trees and bushes. Pickaxes let you mine stone from rocks. Spades let you dig up and place seedlings and saplings. Hammers let you pick up and place crafted items, beehives, and tiles. If you make yourself one of each, I'll give you a bunch of rocks. Don't ever say I don't give you nice things. Okay, one of each it is. So, to the workbench, Batman. A brush, huh? No. Tree tap. Oh, cool. Okay, we already have 2 axes. Let's make a wooden pickaxe. We need 10 sticks to do this, which, as long as we open the saw bench, we can do. Now, we're going to need to go back to saw bench because we need to make more sticks. I think this is going to be 10 sticks for each of these tools. So maybe we make another 20 here. 30, I guess. Okay, bingo. Consolidate. 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 Wonder what we can use sawdust for. Kindling. Workbench. Now we make a spade. And a hammer. Maybe I'll go ahead and make a tree tap. Now we really are collecting a lot of things, just as they said we might be. Let's place a large crate. And put some storage in it. I'll put plank as the preview slot, so that we know that this is raw materials and other crates, maybe. Can I put a small crate in a large crate? You sure can. Sticky pearl. Little bee pollen. All right, we're making money moves. Cool. What's next? 50 rock. Now get building. You know you don't have to just live in the wilderness with your junk all over the place, right? I think it's time we got to building your own place. Placed tiles and walls will automatically snap to the grid, and you can hold down left click to place multiple at once. If you make a mistake, you can use a hammer and pick it back up again. Okay. If we get 16 wood walls and 16 wood flooring, then we can claim a stone hammer. So it's time to make wood walls and wood flooring. Which is presumably in this menu somewhere. Yep. Wood flooring, 1 plank for 4. We just needed to get to 16. At least to start. Now, did I not make a wood wall? Wood panel flooring. I'm a dingus. There we go. It's okay. That just means we have extra flooring. Paint the town. We'll need to get a paintbrush. Built yourself a cute little house, or decided to embrace that forest hermit life. No judgment here. It'd be just sweet as honey if you could paint that little house to color code your storage. You can craft dyes using flowers and glue. If you decide you want to change your scenery, you can craft a scraper to remove it. Okay. If we have a brush, then we can claim some red dye so that we can paint things. So we simply need to make a brush. Open the workbench, back to tools. Oh, wow. We can make stone tools now. We need more sticks. A brush and a scraper. Let's make a brush. Heck yes. Got some dye. Like clockwork is locked. So it's going to be bee time now. Are we finally ready to be free? I sure hope so. Okay, I think we need to make a few more sticks. So let's make more planks. And then a couple more sticks. And then we'll go do bee things. Plank received. Sawdust received. Close this. Sort this. Beautiful. Workbench. Stone tools. It says we have no sticks. It is a liar. Oh, no, it's actually telling the truth. Okay. Gotta make some sticks. Fair. What the heck? There we go. Something weird happened. It got kind of caught at the edge of the motion. It was strange. I'm so funny. I'm like, yes, I'm eager to play with bees. And then they're like, would you like to do bees now? And it's like, no, I need a house. Now I need to put turrets in my citadel. It's like Teak. You built like a full late game Terran defensive map setup. You haven't even touched the bees. Go do bee things. Teak, please. Be free. Okay, well, listen. I do want a higher quality axe. And a higher quality pickaxe. And a higher quality shovel. Oh, but I'm out of rock. Then that's fine. We don't need it. Let us consolidate our goodies. Put up our crappy tools. Is there a button to instantly transfer? I didn't see it. Maybe there was. Now, we'll keep the one extra axe in case our nice new axe breaks. Seems unlikely, but it could happen. Tree tap will run with. Crappy hammer goes up. Other crappy axe goes up. Stone goes up for now. Sort it. Shovel we need to keep. Bingo, baby. Okay, I'm going to build just a little house right in here, right by the water side. Small, but mighty. It's becoming nightfall. We must build quickly. Or else die. Just north of Nana's house. The dream. Ooh, night music? Cool. All right, let's get to building. They usually just have an open panel to be a door. Okay. Let's undo this. Our house does need to be quite small. We need one more walling. We'll make that. Sure, no problem. Okay, we need planks available to do this. Perfect. Our home is small but mighty. Perfect. Now we just got to figure out how to make a bed real quick. Grass wall. Okay. None of these things are what I want. Maybe here. Maybe here. This is weird. They assured me that I could make a bed, but I actually haven't seen how to do so. waiting around. Okay, benches and beds let you take a nap. Benches! Right, we just can't make a bed yet, but we have a bench. Okay, so we'll break down this bench. We'll put it in our house. Classic house bench installation. And then we'll nap about it. And it said, holding R will respawn you back. We'll let you take a nap. There we go. Now we're napping, which will presumably speed up time. Time does seem to be going very quickly now. It's dawn. Yeah, okay, that speeds up time substantially. Holy crap. Got our little house with our little sleeping bench. Let's figure out some bee things. Bees. Finding bees. Let's get to why you're really here. Bees. To get started on your beekeeping journey, you need to find yourself some bees out in the wild. There's some on the southern tip. I remember seeing them. Different species of bees can be found in different areas. Try having a look around for bees flying around. Eventually, they'll head back to their hive. To start, you'll need a plain old common bee, a bee from the forest, and a bee from the shores. We already have the common bee. Once you find a hive, you can open it with left click to have a look inside and take any of the bees with you. You can pick up a whole hive with the hammer, gently. Okay. So, let's find some bees. Aha! Beehive, beekeeping, used to breed bees and produce honeycomb. Bees in a natural hive cannot be crossbred. Open it. Verge bee. I guess these ones are maybe working, and these ones are available. I'm going to sneak a couple bees here. And I'm going to leave the natural beehive where it is. Don't want to disrupt nature too much. Okay. Oh. Blessed bee? This bee is blessed. It's got a 4 in the first row, a 3 in the second, but it's a 5 in the third and a 4 in the next. But it's got some extra marking in the 4th row. That's the difference. That seems to be what's making it blessed. Or something? I don't know. All I know is it says it's blessed. I want to be a blessed bee when I grow up. Okay, let's find some forest bees. Found. What's this? These hives are different. It's early in the morning, so all the bees are not active. A common bee, sure. Forest bee. Let's claim a couple. There's some free crates out there if we want to go explore further. But let's finish up this quest that we started and see what we can do next. Claim. So we got a beehive for this. Sweet. Flower power. Have you taken the time to stop and smell the flowers? Your bees certainly will. You can pick up flowers with left click and place them near your hives for your bees to visit. The flowers visited by bees will slowly spread and grow. Later on, when you have an extractor, you'll be able to get flower seeds from your hives based on the flowers they visited. You'll even be able to discover new hybrid flowers that can have direct effects on nearby bees, such as increasing their productivity or allowing them to stay up at night. If we get 5 Beekeeper's Delight, 5 Swarmwort, and 5 Honey Rose, we can get Abby's Folio. But not yet. And also, let's read Beekeeping 101, and we'll work on 2 things at once. Now you have some bees and a beehive. You can start breeding bees. To breed bees, place 2 bees in the left-hand input slots of a hive to create a queen. The queen will then get to work and start producing honeycomb. At the end of her lifespan, she'll produce cute little offspring. All bees produced in natural beehives will be direct clones of the queen. Time to make an army of Beatrices. Now, what I wonder is if we should or shouldn't use our blessed bee to make our queen. Also, when we combine bees together, see, we're going to need 10 common bees. So I guess we start with just a common beehive. I might try making a queen out of a common bee and a forest bee just to see how they do. And if I'm doing the beekeeping, I'd like them to be kind of close. Maybe we can go ahead and make just like a small starter beekeeping area right here by me. Polaris! This is much more chill than what I remember Polaris sounding like.
I spread disease like a dog.
No, yeah. Not quite how I remembered it, but we'll take it. Okay, so beehive. Now interact. 1 common bee. And 1 forest bee. And now they fuse. Boom. Okay, interesting. You can see their area of interaction. So there's a lot of waste because they're going to try to go into our houses. So I'm actually going to pick that up. Get to carry the queen around. Nice. Yeah, that doesn't seem like a great place then, because so much of what they do will end up be visiting our house. So instead, let's go here. This looks perfect. Put the queen back in. And now they've got lots of flowers. Let's go pick a bunch more and see if we can do this quest, huh? We also do need some more rock, as I recall, so we can go ahead and gather that while we're out here. Oh. Oh! New discovery! Learn more. Rocky bee! Apis petra, the medusa of bees. Apis petra secretes a highly acidic saliva which it uses to mulch out great warrens through bedrock. Curiously, however, they leave manufactured stone untouched, a relief to the homeowners of the archipelago. Special produce, stone, small rocks that are formed while the hive is working can be used in crafting. Conservation status, lost. Rehabilitate more bees to save this species. Rocky bee? We need to make another beehive and get a rocky bee thing going on. A rocky bee situation. Let's clear just a bit more of a path to this beehive. I want to go natural, but not like all natural. Semi-natural. Mixed natural. Okay, I'm eager to make a rocky beehive too. That's fun. What we haven't been finding is swarmwort. That's a missing ingredient for us. Like, I've got plenty of these other flowers. So let's go on a quest to find... Oh, it's a water flower. I see. Look at that. Very cool. Okay. Flower power. Complete. Claim. So now we get Abby's folio. Press F to open. Tier 1 flowers. In this demo, there's only 6 species of flower to discover, but in the full game, there's over 15 different species to find across 3 different tiers. Later tiers give even more interesting effects, like more special produce formed, or keeping bees awake later at night. Very cool. Cross-pollination, crossbreeding flowers is easy. Your bees do all of the hard work for you. When a bee visits a flower, it collects some pollen, seeds, and all sorts of other flower goop and takes it back to the hive. When using frames in your apiaries, this goop collects in the frames and gets all mixed together. Based on the flowers your bees visit, you'll get different seeds when you extract your frames. If you're lucky, the different seeds can mix, giving new hybrid species. Honey rose has no special effect. Known for its sweet scent, the honey rose is the most common flower in the archipelago and is renowned by beekeepers for its marvelous calming effects on apiaries when smoked. Honey rose plus swarmwort makes one of the hybrids, and honey rose plus beekeeper's delight makes another. Swarmwort, no special effect. delightful aquatic lotus-shaped flower, thrives in the shallow areas around the land. The blue dye produced by processing swarmwort is one of the most popular dyes in fashion. And finally, beekeeper's delight, Jucundum apiaria. When the sun shines bright, beekeeper's delight shines almost as brightly back. Only found in temperate climates, it's seen as a symbol of good luck and a blessing from the hive mother herself. So, let's go plant the land flowers and see if our bees are interested in interacting with them. And maybe we'll clear a little bit more space for like a flower patch here. Oh, somebody got happy. Okay. We can keep some of these flowers. Right, so now our goal is to collect a bunch of common bees. And also some honeycomb. Check it out. We're getting some honeycomb, baby. All right. Now, that's an output slot. Ah, okay. I get it. So what's the difference in the beehive between the output slots and the bottom slots? Like, will those be extra workers? There's something interesting going on here that I don't fully understand. I also want to see if I can make another custom beehive. We sure can. Oh, but it takes honeycomb to make a beehive. Curious. Okay. Okay. I begin to see the cycle. So maybe to start, we can collect honey from natural hives. Sure can. Since the queen here has finished her job, we'll make another one. Okay, cool. So they give you a lot to work with. I think that's what I'm going to do, is just go through and like re-queen a bunch of these hives, selecting little bits of honey as we go. We don't need to collect every bee either. That's like way too much, right? Oh, a blessed bee? Blessed bee. Blessed be the bee. Okay, we now have 2 blessed verge bees. It's time to make a blessed verge hive. I wonder if I can directly make a water hive, or if that's something, yeah, I don't know. Okay, and there's a little pop-up that indicates, hey, this beehive is ready for some collection. Oh, maybe that little sign actually means we need a queen. Come to think of it. I love it when the bees smile. So we have enough honey to complete this quest. We just need 10 common bees, huh? Okay, so we should be collecting the common bees as we pass common beehives. Let's look for more of these. Birds, what are you doing? Close the inventory. I see. There's actually not that many common beehives. I don't know what that was, but it went fast. Maybe a rabbit. I'm finding more. But we're just going to have to breed more common bees, that's clear. The bees cannot stack. A good knowledge. Found another little house out here. What? With water? and a saw bench, but no regular bench. We could make ourselves a little respawn point if we wanted to. That's cute. Holding down R here to spawn back. Interesting.
Well met. What can I do for you? Looks like you're settling in just fine, matey. You'll be a beekeeping master in no time.
They sell some stuff. A swamp idol. Can be used to pray to the hive mother for rainy days. Oh, cool. Used to bottle liquids and infuse apicola is the bottler. A bottle. Some carpet. Waterproofing. Got all sorts of goodies. I want to make a blessed mother. So let's talk to the doctor. A basic apiary. Okay, but their stuff costs honeycomb. We're not quite ready for it. Maybe we need a microscope to understand verdant, vibrant, drowsy, misty. Verge and forest bees can be crossbred into a new species, but only if it's raining. Anyone knows that. Okay. Dream. I have to admit, you're doing better than I thought. I'll let you in on a secret. Dream bees do exist. The trick is you just have to make sure you're asleep when the offspring are formed. If you tell anyone, I'll deny it. Dream bees. Verdant? Everyone knows that a forest common queen can produce a verdant offspring. What are they even teaching you back in the city? Bye. Vibrant? Vibrant bees? You're telling me you haven't crossbred common and verge yet? Pah! Bye. Drowsy? Inexperienced beginners do find it difficult to time a forest uncommon queen to produce offspring during dawn or dusk, but experts like myself never have that sort of trouble. Only 4 species rediscovered? I can see more species from here. Do better. That's so rude. Hold up, you got a bunch of common bees in your backyard. Am I allowed to use this? I'm not gonna lie, I'm going to use it. Thank you. I shouldn't have asked. I mean, it was always the plan. All right, we're up to 6 common bees. Still got more work to do. By a fair measure. Put up some of these flowers in case we need those later. Shrub sapling, sure. More stones, sure. More flowers, sure. Give it the old sort and boot. I kind of want a tree tap somewhere. Let's do that. We'll tree tap right here. See what that does. We're now tapping a tree. Hopefully that does something useful for us. All right. We'll go check on our one lone but mighty beehive. Oh, I have 10 swarmwort, which I am going to drop off. No immediate use for this that I can see. We don't have to carry Abby's folio with us anymore either, is what we learned. We can always open it with F for folio. Let's check on our beehive. Okay, the queen finished her solemn duty. We went from 2 common bees to 3. Let's requeen this bad boy. So first they merge into a queen, and then the queen begins producing. Now, given that it's dusk, let's take a nap. And maybe we'll be asleep when they make offspring, and maybe we'll get dream bees. There you go. Go ahead. Fall asleep. We're going to try to make some of these rocky bees too. I think that would be a satisfying Teak look for me. If we can make a few hybrid species, then I'll feel that I understand, some of the common flow of the game. We'll feel achieved. I want to try to hybridize the blessed bee to see what's going on. I want to try to make a rocky bee. Maybe some of the other stuff. Verdant and misty, it said. some rainy. And I now understand more of the kind of common game loop that you can engage in too. You can go around in the early game to the natural beehives, collecting honeycomb and picking and choosing specific naturally occurring bees that you'd like to replicate, that you want to start a farm of your own, or an apiary, I suppose. Okay, hopefully we just made Dream Bee. That would be kind of cool. I don't know, we'll see. Oh, dang it. Oh, because they don't work during the night. So we need to sleep during the day. Okay, I'm committed. I'm committed. We'll go back to sleep. I'll sleep half the day away if it gets me a Dream Bee. Maybe until 10? Maybe 10? I feel like 10 is enough time for them to make some progress. Plus, well, I was going to say that's when I wake up, but we would need to be sleeping until like maybe 2 p.m. if we really want to mimic my actual sleep schedule. It's not even really that close. Oh, they make 142 seconds. I see. And they make all their offspring all at the end, I bet. Okay, I misunderstood. In that case, let's make another beehive. We have plenty of honey to do it. It's an interesting system. We can also make a basic apiary now. We have plenty of things for it. Let's do that. See what the difference is. And a rehabilitator used to release bees back into the wild, adding to their conservation status. Craft that. Cool. Used in apiaries to store bee produce. We need more honey to make this, so we're going to need to make more honey. Predict the potential offspring of a queen. Cool. Okay, we have a bunch of new tools. And we also now have a basic apiary that we can add to our beekeeping setup. This queen still has 61 seconds remaining, okay. I want to do a test here to see if having overlapping bees is going to be a problem. I really doubt it. In the basic apiary, let's put the 2 blessed bees, just to see. Predictor? Oh, okay. I see. We take the queen out now, and we put her in the predictor. It's always going to be verge. Right, because it's double verge. So it's always going to make verge. Makes perfect sense to me. Five seconds? I'm not going to make it. I'm not going to be asleep. No dream bees. Dang it. That's okay. Okay, well, we only got 2 common bees out that time. So we can go try to find more in the wild. That's one option. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. We just need one more common bee. Let's just go find one more common bee. Literally right here, right? Bingo, baby. And some of these common bees are blessed. Don't know what that means, but I like how they shine. Okay. Oh, now we don't have enough honey? That's funny. Well, we'll just gather that then. That's no problem at all. Quest complete. Gets us 10 more honey. Pimp my hive. Now honeycomb is delicious and crunchy. Stop eating it all. But there's far more useful things your bees could be producing. For that, you'll need to create your first proper apiary out of wood and some of that honeycomb you've been making. Done. Once you have one, you'll be able to use hive frames for gathering produce from your bees. Plus, with an apiary, you'll not only be able to get different and more valuable produce, but you'll also be able to start crossbreeding different bee species and start discovering new ones. Okay, so you can only crossbreed in the apiaries. That includes not even this hive that we had before. So with all of the honey that we have, and let's check our tap. Tree fully drained. So what do we do? We need to buy something or make something to put the liquid into. Understood. So first let's craft this. Let's make 3 of them. And then let's see if we can make any bottling devices. A wood fence? That ain't it. Wooden canister. We need waterproofing to do that. To make waterproofing, we need lily pads, which I can see. Okay, well, we'll come back for the waterproofing. That's a side quest at this point. I can't go too crazy. Let's make another basic apiary if we can. We don't have enough honey. That's fine. Then we'll use the one that we have and put some of these wooden frames into it. There we go. I'm going to go ahead and pick up our predictor. We're going to make a little science station. Maybe we'll make a little fence. I just like it back here on the back of the good doctor's fence. So we've got the rehabilitator, if we want to use that. And the predictor, if we want to check that. Okay. Little setup. Not bad, not bad. Okay. Let's do some crossbreeding. Let's do a blessed common bee with a rocky bee. And then we'll take them and we'll do predictor. I think common bee will allow you to kind of prefer the dominant, more rare. Yeah, cool. Okay, so common is a safe crossbreed, or at least blessed common was, because this is going to make 100% rocky bees. No hybrids happening. It's just going to be rocky bees. So we should be able to safely put that in a native beehive, and it'll get us rocky bees out. That's perfect. And then we can keep breeding with commons in the hope that we get more rocky bees and we can restore that bee species. Very cool. Hey, filled wooden frame. How do we empty it? And now we've got 3 verge bees that we got out of this. I think it's time to start doing some hybrid species, huh? Let's try just a common and a verge bee. Unfortunately, the double blessed verge bee just gave us normal verge bees. We actually lost our blessed bees. So good to know that that's a possibility. What are we going to get here, I wonder? A blessed common with a verge. Verge common. Take it to the predictor. The friggin' Mendel square. There's an unknown type here. An undiscovered bee type. Most of the time we're going to get verge. Quarter of the time common, but there's an undiscovered type that we'll get about half of the time. Sick. Well, good luck. It's getting to be nighttime. Requeen it. Go select more honeycomb, or collect, rather. And get some lily pads while we're out, too, in case we want to do that waterproofing. think we needed a fair few of those. Pretty much only looking here for blessed bees. I have no reason to prefer the blessed bee. I'm just eager to find them. Yes! Blessed bee! What do they do, Teak? I guess this means the rocky bee is sleeping. Maybe Rocky Bee wants some rocks. Right, yep, they sleep too. Get out of here, birds. Get out of here, birds. No time for you. This means that we can craft now waterproofing, but we need to make some space before we can do that. Go to our box, drop off some of this, drop off some of this, sort, drop off some of this. Got to figure out how to extract from the filled wooden frame, too. Requirements, wooden frame, basic apiary. Belia's Almanac, claimed. Belia's, hold shift, press M to open. You don't need to have this item on you. Okay, M. Hey! It's the map. I feel like that kind of messed up in the demo, right? Because we were supposed to have the map already. That's okay, we'll take it. Got to figure out how to interact with the filled wooden frame. Because it's filled. So presumably there's a way to like scrape it or extract it. We have enough now to make another basic apiary, which I think we'd like to do. Oh, okay, we need to make more planks if we're going to do that. Okay, so let's make a couple planks. Just a few will do. Cool. Gonna have to start getting a lot more storage, that's for sure. Got another apiary, which we'll go set up to start making another hybrid. Maybe this time it'll be... These are all verge. There's a forest bee. Yeah, maybe this time we'll do forest bee. I like that idea. This might be too many bees next to each other, but we'll live with it. Another queen made. Quickly make that waterproofing. And then, now that we have waterproofing, we'll make some wooden canisters. And then with the wooden canisters, we'll go to our tree. Okay, now we want to use the hammer to get our tree tap back, I guess. Or maybe we have to cut it down now. Not fully understanding what exactly happened there. But hey, progress is progress. Resources are resources. Quickly throw down a couple more crates here. Maybe one of these crates can contain the books. And one can contain bees. Poor box full of bees, but it seems like they live forever, so it must be a really, really nice box. I mean, whatever's going on here must be okay. No, we must carry the blessed bee with us always. Okay, bee box. Let's sleep and wake up tomorrow and see if we don't get ourselves some hybrids and some rocky bees, and I'll be super satisfied then, I think. This has been so lovely so far. It's so easy to get into a loop. I'm curious to see with the full game, you know, as you play more and as it expands, how rich the hybridizing feature feels. There's certainly a possibility for that to fall a bit flat. To feel kind of one trick. But I honestly thought it was really exciting when we bust open that rock and we found a special bee. And so I think I'd be eager just to wander around. Kind of that Slime Rancher feel. I played a little bit of Slime Rancher a long time ago on stream, and I love that game. And some of the best points are when you get to a new biome and you go in and you're like, what's that slime? What is that? It's the thrill of discovery. Makes for the perfect kind of game to play, you know, while you're chilling on a weekend, Sunday afternoon kind of game. Sunday brunch, Sunday afternoon. Drink your coffee, drink your nice tea, you know, whatever it is. Have a stream up, maybe not. Sitting with a partner, maybe not. Got your dog nearby, maybe not. Backyard on a laptop. Just chill. Okay, so it's raining, so they don't produce right now. Rainy day. Undiscovered bee. Yes! Verdant? Let's go, baby! Vibrant. Apis claris. The vibrant bee has evolved a way to cool itself using water from the environment, allowing it to operate at a slightly higher metabolic rate than its common cousins. Special produce fill frames using this species to learn more. Conservation status lost. For now. Now how do I close this? Got ourselves a vibrant bee, baby! And vibrant plus blessed common equals. And we've got a bunch of filled wood frames too, which we need to go empty somehow. Got a verdant common hybrid now, which is gonna prefer verdant 3/4 of the time. Sounds about right. Maybe filled wooden frame needs to be taken to the workbench and then you combine that way. I could see that. Ah, and you can store some extra bees in these beehives. Okay, that makes sense. Go to the workbench. Infuser, barrel, rain tank, trash can. Uncapping bench. Used to uncap filled frames for use in an extractor. I see. You need an extractor, which takes glue, and you need an uncapping bench to uncap the filled frames to get out the produce. Well, folks, a myriad more mechanics and interactions to discover, frames to unfill, honey and pollen and sap and seeds to collect, hybrids to discover, native species to find and re-release, to restore, a nana to find, more NPCs in the full version. Much more for us to discover in this lovely and tranquil game. I had an absolute blast with it. Thank you so much for joining me for this Teak a look. This one just for YouTube. I was excited about this game when it crossed my desk and I said, you know what? It's got a free demo. Let's check it out. That's something that I can do and share with all of you. So thank you so much, Mingos, for coming by. I hope you've had a fantastic time. If you did enjoy the video, please like, subscribe, and comment. I know everybody says this, but you just do not know how big of a deal it is for the algorithm and for getting my content promoted across YouTube to help the channel grow and to help me make more content like this. Engage if you like what you see, and if you don't like what you see, thanks for coming by this video. Hope you had a lovely time, and I'm super excited to catch you all in the next video. Until then, I've been Sneaky Teak. Bye for now.